Welcome back to Pisces Moon Tarot. This is Pisces Moon here with another message. It's actually a pick a card for you. Now, this is going to be short and sweet and straight to the point because one, I don't think I have a lot of battery, and then two, I don't think I have a lot of storage either. So let's just get into it. All right, so we're going to have 3 piles today. Let's show you some crystals. Well, I got one in my pocket, but it's okay. We're going to leave it there. All right, we have this gold looking crystal here. Y'all, that just fell into my ancestor's water glass. Okay, we're gonna keep rolling. So we have a clear quartz. We'll deal with that later. We have I think this is, I don't know what it is, but I know it's for the sacral chakra. We'll do just 2 groups. So we have clear quartz or we have the sacral chakra. So we have your crown chakra or your sacral chakra. Pick a group. These are what they look like. We got 1 or 2 or the clear quartz or the, I want to say a carnelian. That's what's coming to mind. All right. We'll start with our clear quartz. Whoa. All right. Let's see here. What do you need to know in current energy? What do my clear quartz group need to focus on? Is that the 4 of Wands? Okay. Do not tie yourself to situations that you don't want to be in for long term. The 4 of Wands is about a commitment, right? But in this deck, the 4 of Wands, I feel like somebody's happy and somebody's kind of like, I mean, okay. So just make sure that's something that you're agreeing to or something that you are coming in with someone else. Both of you guys are really on the same page and it's what it is. It's what you want to be doing. So this could be a job. Make sure you and your job are on the same page about your hours or your work ethic or your responsibilities or what it is, your title, what it is that you're supposed to be doing or focused on. Same thing. If this is a relationship, make sure that you guys know your roles in the relationship. What is counted as cheating or what is considered a deal breaker or betrayal. Okay. Whatever it is, just make sure that y'all are moving forward together. A lot of fire energy here because you got the 4 of Wands, the King of Wands, and the 2 of Wands. So this King of Wands coming out. Someone's motivated. Somebody's ready to go. You got the 2 of Wands. It could be too that maybe perhaps with the 4 of Wands, you feel tied down to a situation and you want to explore something else. Okay. Maybe you want you and your partner to travel or y'all want to try something new in a bed. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, like I feel like this group wants to break out of their normal day to day. They want to break out of what they kind of have been told they have to do or told they have to engage in. Okay. Yep. Look at that. You got the, you see how this is going. You're going your own path and I feel like you're motivated to. Maybe you've seen somebody else do it or you just got this feeling that this is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. I feel like you're spot the fuck on. I feel like everything that you want you're going to have with the 9 of Cups because you're focusing on you. You're not doing what you think other people want you to do. You're doing what you want to do. And I feel like that's going to bring a beautiful energy into you. So let's see here. What could this have to do with? Now, I feel like this is a personal journey just in general, but this could have to do with something very specific. You have natural disasters and you have friendships. So this could have to do with maybe you going to a new community of people. Maybe your friends who were your friends before don't really feel as comfortable to you as they did. Maybe you're like ready to meet some new people. Look at that. You got live and learn. Maybe you feel like you've outgrown these friend groups or the things that y'all have been through. Maybe you're starting to realize like, okay, this might be a little bit of a toxic environment. I need to do something else. Or you're feeling left out of the friend group and you're feeling like, maybe I just don't fit in with them anymore. It's not something that you're blaming anyone else about, but I do feel like it's something that you're recognizing and you're understanding that I don't fit here anymore. I'm not happy here anymore. And I want to make a choice. I want to make a decision with the Queen of Swords and I want to go on to a new life. That could be kind of dramatic, a new job, a new social situation, or just like have better expectations, better standards for yourself. Maybe you've done some because you've done the reflection or the growth, right? I don't know. I'm thinking of a specific word, but I can't figure it out. You've done the damn it, I want to say that word so bad, but whatever, I don't know. So now you feel like you're equipped to make decisions better because you've done that work. You've been by yourself. You know what it feels like to not have anyone else there and you know what it is that you need most. Look at that. Boom. I'm going to end it. Not end it, but I'm going to start wrapping it up with this Ace of Swords. It's my Big Papa Yes card. And you got the fucking Ace of Wands. You're in the right direction. If you ever wondered if you're aligned, you are more than aligned. Okay. I feel like you've kind of cleansed yourself so that way you can get messages very clearly, especially with this being the crown chakra. So you are directly hearing from spirit, hearing from your higher self, hearing from God. And I think it's going to prove to be very beneficial for you because you're going to be able to weed out the bullshit and weed out where you shouldn't be and plant yourself and plant new roots where you should be. All right. Like I said, we got to keep it short and sweet. So that is all I have for you. I'm going to go ahead and move on to my second crystal. Thank you so much. I hope that resonated. I know that was so short. Actually, you know what? Let me stop playing with y'all. Let me get y'all spirit, like, stop playing with them. All right, let's see what's to come after this big transition that you're doing. Look at that, Scorpio. I mean, come on. In second house, your money is gonna go crazy. Your money is gonna go crazy. This transition, this change that you're making, Scorpio, is like the death energy, right? Eighth house. This is your transformations. This is you reconfiguring yourself. Okay, normally Scorpio is very fixed, so it's not going to be an easy transition. Okay, it's something that you've been doing for a very long time, especially even more so with that second house. But in retrospect, you're going to look back and be like, you know what, I should have been changed this. I should have been did something different. Because once you do with this eighth house and the second house, you're going to get blessed. Why? Because you learned your lesson, you listened to Saturn, and you're doing what needs to be done to keep elevating. Okay, you're not getting comfortable where you are. You're realizing there's always more to learn, there's always more to do, and because of that, boom, you're getting exactly what it is that you need, whether it's a new foundation, a more stable foundation, a new blessing, a new opportunity. But second house is about like your items, your tangible, something that you can feel, something that you can show off for other people to see and for you to know and look at. Okay, so fit it where it fits. I'm gonna stop there and go to the second group. All right, so I want to say this is carnelian. It might not be, but I know it's about your sacral chakra. So your sacral chakra, I didn't say this for the first one, but your sacral chakra is going to be your passion, your sex life, your drive. It could have a little bit to do with your security, but normally that's your root chakra. But your sacral chakra also can kind of throw you off if you're not feeling not necessarily confident, but like if you're not feeling secure in your power, your womb, your creativity as well, can come from your sacral chakra. So let's get some messages for this group. What does this group need to focus on with this sacral chakra energy? What do they need to focus on? Okay, Six of Wands. You don't need anyone to tell you that you're hot shit. Okay, I'll tell you, you're beautiful. You the shit. That body is tea. That hair is glowing. That skin glowing. That hair long. That hair shiny. Them nails is cute. Your outfits is cute. Your personality is just, I mean, out of this world. With the Six of Wands and the Two of Wands, look at that, and the Three of Wands, a lot of fire energy. I mean, it is Leo season, right? But you got the Six of Wands. So what you need to pay attention to is who is congratulating you, or what makes you feel most prideful or proud here. What situations make you feel like very much aligned? And if you've done that already, how can you do that again but tweak it? So the last group was more about doing something completely new, completely different. I feel like this group is like, you're doing it right, you're kind of got it right, you almost there, you just need to tweak it just a little bit or to do that rerun. Okay, I don't think you need to give them a new sauce or a new recipe or anything like that. No, the Empress, you're good. You know what it is that you need to do. You're really good at doing it. It comes very natural to you. You're very abundant. You're very nurturing. You're very giving. Okay, you have a lot to give, whether it's in your knowledge, your wealth, your energy, whatever it is. And it kind of feels like you have your tap just keeps flowing, right? You're able to pull from somewhere. People may be very like surprised like how much you're able to give, how much you're able to take. So I feel like with this group, there's no advice as much as it is like congratulating yourself and telling you like, don't stop, keep going, like you're doing the right thing. Ooh, you got the King of Pentacles. You could be attracting a King of Pentacles energy, or you just have somebody around you who wants to give to you, right? The King of Pentacles and the Empress, I love that, right? I love that vibe, because the Empress loves to be taken care of, doted on, given gifts, more whatever, and the King of Pentacles loves to do that. So whether this is you gifting to yourself or someone else coming in soon to kind of give you your flowers, regardless how it goes. Oh yeah, somebody wants to come in and romance you. This is love. Okay, we got a little bit of love over here. I was trying to stay away from it, but okay. So somebody may be coming in to romance you, give you your flowers, plan a trip with you, thank you for everything that you've done for them, all the times that you put up with their bullshit. And it might not just been bullshit. Maybe like, you had to budget. You had to take care of you had to take care of all the household responsibilities. You kind of had to hold things down for a little bit. Maybe you wasn't getting what it is that you wanted out of the situation at some point, but you still held it down, okay? You still made sure that nobody was fucking with the home. You didn't allow petty bullshit to kind of get you out your body. You weren't resentful with this Five of Swords and this Five of Wands. With the Queen of Pentacles, you kind of played your part. Now, I'm not saying it was peaches and roses and every day you was just like a bright, sunshine. But I feel like for the most part, you kept this person, or you keep people motivated, and you kind of like do your big one. Like you do your big one. Like you kind of, and you have a lot of people who are looking at you, a lot of people who are wanting to come towards you. Maybe two people want that game plan on how you did it so they can take a risk too. You got the Fool at the bottom of the deck. So your personality, your ability to kind of like keep things lighthearted, but yet at the same time provide a sense of security and stability to people is very, very, admired by a lot of people. It could even get somebody hot and ready, if you know what I'm saying. All right, let's see here. What does this have to do with? What does this mostly have to do with? All right, look at that. You not allowing people to tell you what limits you can be. I feel like it all started with self-love. I mean, we have the Empress here, so I mean, it's the same vibe. It all started with you loving yourself. This has to do with you. This is like basically telling you, yes, you did the work. You did the right thing. 11:11 was on the clock, and it's paying off. You're no longer agreeing to things you don't want to do. You're no longer bending over backwards. You're giving when it feels naturally right to give, or when you feel like it's the right thing to do. So this definitely, you've put some boundaries up just a little bit to make sure that you're loving on yourself. And it's like, because you're loving on yourself and you're putting these boundaries and you're kind of not allowing everyone to have access, maybe they can watch, but you can't touch, you know what I'm saying, type shit. I feel like it's making a lot of people more wanting you even more than they thought. Friends could be wanting to hang out. People could be wanting to come together, party, inviting you out, inviting you to do things just to have your energy around them. I feel like you're very healing with the Three of Swords coming out here. Three of Cups, Three of Swords, 33. So Jupiter energy. Maybe some people want to know, like, how do you get over shit? How do you process your emotions? So you could have something to teach to people. So don't downplay what you've been through. You have a testimony for someone. And maybe too, you can just speak on the wheels of life, how sometimes you down, but sometimes you up. And when you up, you got to keep trying to be up and catch that glitch and keep it moving and manifest with it and create more with it. So I say all of that to say, what you need to be focused on, or what you need to be looking at right now, is reviewing the story of your life. How did you get to where you got? And if you had to give advice to somebody, what advice would you give them? What habits, what did you do to change? And now that you're in this space, you can kind of reflect and show people like how you got yourself out of this toxic type of energy, out of this repetitive type energy, and how you actually just surrendered yourself to God, and that allowed like a rush of abundance and blessings and opportunities to you. Okay, so you need to give a TED talk. You need to do a little Patreon class or something. I don't know what it is. Just get on a corner and start preaching like them people be doing. Okay, tell somebody your story. You'll be surprised how inspiring it is to someone else, and they may even come back later and tell you that you inspired them to do something different in their life. But that is what I have for you. Thank you, everybody. If you watch both groups, you was an OG. Comment down below. Let me know how it resonated with you. Like, share, subscribe. Check out my TikTok. Check out my Instagram. It's all Pisces Moon Tarot. And until next time, if you want a one-on-one read, you can email me or click that link tree and get the info that way. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Mwah!